Hey, it's Faith Talk Live. I'm Rick Probst.
And I'm Dan Ratcliffe.
We love hanging with this guy, and we love what he does with the Heart for Africa. It's Nathan Naidu. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great this morning, gentlemen. How are you, fellas? I was chided.
Fellas?
Yeah, don't call us gentlemen. We don't want that much pressure.
Hey, we wanted to catch up with you to see what's going on. I think we talked to you in January. You said, but you guys have been busy. You've got your tennis tournament coming up. Oh, that must be the Lord. And also, you got a comedy special coming up there in April with this guy is so funny, Andrew Stanley. We got to get him back on the show, Dan. I don't know what we have to do. Wasn't it Jimmy?
Obviously, Nathan knows somebody to talk to. So.
There are so many levels of caretakers between.
Yeah,
no, that'd be great. That'd be great. We could certainly talk to him about getting him on here.
Yeah,
get some star power.
Well, hey, let's talk a little. Go ahead, Dan.
I was going to say, Nathan has such a great sense of humor. He can just do the stand-up show himself.
Keep going, guys. Let me make sure that.
Hey, you know what, Dan? You have a point. You have a good point. Who needs Andrew Stanley when you've got Nathan?
Wow. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. This is why I come on here for the. You make
something better about yourself.
I'm good. You guys have a great afternoon.
Well, hey, catch us up with what's going on at Heart for Africa and also the tennis tournament. Give us the details and how folks can be a part of it.
So we're having a tennis and pickleball tournament next Thursday. As you guys know, pickleball is like the new hot thing. And of course, Atlanta being the tennis capital of the world, which a lot of people don't know. I didn't know that until a couple of years ago or so. But it's next Thursday at the DeKalb Tennis Center from 8 to 3. That's the 24th of March. And it's $50 to play. You can just come watch for $25, and there's sponsorship levels, but weather's supposed to be great. We got a good crew. And it should be fun. Come out and play some pickleball or tennis, and we'll help get you set up with the equal capabilities or whatever they call it, and be good to go. But as far as Project Canaan and Heart for Africa, things are going well. We're continuing to see new child sponsorship and people come on board, and thank God we had a good year last year with some fundraising and the child sponsorship, so the kids are doing great. We got our 278th child on the 12th.
Wow.
Solomon, it's 278. So we usually get a kid. We've said this before to you guys. We usually get a kid every 11 days on average, and we hadn't received a kid since around Thanksgiving, before Thanksgiving. And they've just started now to start coming in. We've gotten a few in the last couple of weeks and months. So we're anticipating a lot of kids coming in over the next month or so because of, COVID and everybody being at home and, not being able to go to the hospital and stuff like that. So we're continuing to go along with that. But things are great at Project Canaan and at Heart for Africa right now. Thank God.
Now the pickleball and tennis tournament, all the proceeds going to help the kids there, and
goes toward our general fund, and it's a good cause and it's a lot of fun. So it's our first annual, so we want to kick it off right and have a big crowd there and have everything go well.
And the pickleballs, are they going to be kosher, dill, gherkin? I mean, what are we talking about?
We're working with Vlasic right now.
Are you? Good.
About a cross-promotional opportunity there, but, it's tough right now. It's,
you got a stork or a bird, whatever he was. I don't know when that you're working with there, but. Okay.
Stork, wow, yeah, that's a throwback.
Vlasic,
yeah, exactly.
We're talking with Nathan, Heart for Africa, and if you'd like to be a part of it, you can go to heartforafrica.org. And I had this picture in my mind, David playing tennis. I just can't see him keeping the ball on the court.
David, my boss, our captain, David Bryant, will be there, and I think this is the start of the movement to get him to be the grand marshal and to tee everything off, so to speak.
Awesome. The Grand Poobah, if you will.
Grand Poobah, I think that's perfect. I could see one of those hats on.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, this is March. We want people to get involved in that. And then in April, which is next month. I mean, it's just a few weeks away.
2 weeks away. Unbelievable.
Yeah. You tell us about the comedy deal with Andrew Stanley. Where is it going to be, and what can people expect?
Yeah, so last year we had this all set up and ready to go at an in-person location, and then we, as a society, decided to take a little break, as you're aware. So we did have it last year, but it was completely virtual. But this year it's going to be live. It's at Matilda's at the Porch. That's in Milton. It's going to be at about 8 o'clock on the 6th of April. So I say it's around 8 o'clock because we're actually having a meeting today to finalize the times and the door. We're going to have some entertainment prior to. So I imagine it'll be doors open at 7, something like that. But we will have that up on the website next week, and all that. But those are the details. I mean, they're not going to change. We'll just have the website and everything up next week. So yeah, Andrew Stanley's going to headline. We got about 4 other comedians. Local comedians that are really funny. I've watched all their stuff because I obviously have to vet them. We can't have prime Eddie Murphy raw up there. I think
that would not be good. No.
Not our target demographic, so to speak. So they're really funny, and I'm sure you guys have seen and have had Andrew on here. He's just really funny. Yeah. So we're gonna have we'll have cocktails and snacks and stuff like that, and so the registration page will be up probably next week. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, it's Laugh for Hope, evening of comedy. It should be a really fun time.
Who doesn't need a night of just laughing and just letting loose?
And we're at this point now, Dan, where I think we can kind of start to laugh about COVID and this whole thing. I mean, again, it's like that Office quote. The Lincoln assassination just became funny. So it's like we're trying to come back out of our caves and laugh about the last year or so.
Yeah.
But you're right. How to get out.
So you have the task of warming up the crowd beforehand, are you? Because they always bring in these guys that can do that. It's a special gift.
It is.
So you're gonna heat everybody up, and then toss it over to the next comedian.
I'm half Ricky Ricardo warm up, half. I was thinking about Keith Thibodeau. You guys, I'm out there. You gotta. Myself and hopefully the cocktails will help warm everybody up. But I'm an integral part of this whole operation.
Now, is David going to be mixing the cocktails, or
we want people to be able to walk home? So no, we'll have a certified bartender doing it. But it'll be a great night. But David will be involved too. He and I we love to banter. So
yeah, that'll be a fun night.
To Rick and Dan, our spirit animals.
Oh man,
Nathan from Heart for Africa. We always love having him on, and we love what they do. Obviously, because they help the orphans there in Eswatini, hunger, orphans, poverty, and education. But this is a great time, really. Yeah, you're right. Laugh for hope.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sign up for both of them. You can lose weight, by doing tennis and pickleball, and then laughing. I mean, laughing.
Dehydrate at tennis, and then we'll rehydrate you and fill up your energy and your laugh. Your laugh line.
Get a little ab workout while you're laughing so hard.
Right, let's get these muscles worked out.
Now, I know you guys. I mean, here we are. March, almost into April 2021. I know you guys probably either late last year, early this year, just started planning and forecasting, if you will, 2021. What else is in store? I'm also probably pretty sure that you guys have had to adjust in some form or fashion because of all the challenges, right?
Yeah, I mean, the number one thing that I think comes to mind and is, everyone's had to deal with this is travel. Obviously, we go down there 3 times a year, at least as a trip. I mean, obviously, we have groups that go down more than that, but so we have had to adjust those. We usually have a trip in March and July. We're not going to have those. I mean, a lot of that has to do with South Africa and the other end, obviously. And of course, everybody we talk to, everyone understands it's a moving target, and we're just doing it one day at a time, and people have been very understanding. But we will have a gala and a golf tournament in the fall in October. We've been on here talking with that about you guys, so that's coming in the fall. We have the comedy show. We have some events in Canada over the summer because we also have a Canadian arm of our nonprofit. But and then so once we get into August and September, we'll start getting into those fall events again. But we're going to start doing quarterly Zoom calls as well with folks to teach them, or to inform them more about child sponsorship, what I do, and how you can come on board and sponsor a child. So keep an eye out for those. That's going to be more of a small scale, intimate Zoom thing where you can have people in your house, and we have a whole presentation that I'll be doing. So those will be coming up. And Janine has a new book that's in process right now. So our founder and CEO. So that should be coming out this year. And it kind of tells the story. It's her third book. The first two kind of tell the story of how Project Canaan came to be. And now this third book is sort of our 10 years of existence as Project Canaan. We had our 10-year anniversary a couple of years ago. So that kind of tells that story. But what I love about our founders down there in Eswatini is they're always coming up with new and exciting things. We're looking at vanilla and honey and, just aquaponics, just everything is changing constantly. So, but the folks down there are healthy, thank God. And, we're still maintaining. We've had a couple of our staff did contract COVID, but they were isolated and they're fine. And they're doing all right. So just continued prayers for the staff of Project Canaan for sure.
Awesome.
All right.
Go ahead, Dan.
I was going to say, you can find out more, heartforafrica.org, about the tennis and pickleball tournament. Get signed up for that because that's coming up super soon. And the comedy show, which is going to be coming up in April. What was the date of the comedy show?
April 6th.
April 6th. So that's coming up before we know it as well.
Yeah. Like I said, the registration for that will be live next week. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, you can find out more at heartforafrica.org. We got to take a break here in a second, Nathan, but I would love to talk to you when Janine gets ready to release that book.
Absolutely.
And let's stay close, and we'll push the golf thing, and we want to get people involved to helping those orphans. And just and get ready for this comedy thing, because Nathan is going to rock the Casbah.
Yes,
you have to do the political. You have to lower expectations so that I can tell a knock joke. People are like, "Whoa!"
Okay, lower expectations. Maybe not knock your socks off. They'll just knock them down a little bit.
We'll chuckle.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's take a break. Again, you can go to heartforafrica.org. Nathan, always good to hang with you. We look forward to connecting with you again.
Fellas, gentlemen, whatever.
Wise guys. Something
We'll be back. I'm Rick Probst.
And I'm Dan Ratcliffe.
This is Faith Talk Live.